Well, that's weird. Mercury's in retrograde. That's the thing. I think it goes into retrograde to get people to see things are not what you think they are. They never are what you think they are. Because mostly people think of one kind of way. They get one idea and they follow one train of thoughts. And what's happening now is their train of thought derailed. All of society, most of it, more than 51%, substantially more than 51%. Hi, welcome to my tube. My name is Margie. I'm Heyoka, empath. I just like having these little conversations on the way I feel about things, and being an empath to the nth, I'm always feeling some kind of way. I'm not just a radio receiver. I just receive all day long. I get little Easter eggs. Ooh, follow that anthole. Ooh, what do they mean? What is he talking about? What's that? Always trying to figure it out. And then I put all the data together like an esoteric Sherlock Holmes. Love the word whimsy. Mom and I had a little whimsy last night before she laid off to bed. Ahmed sent a video. I got people that send me stuff sometimes. Oh, my IM's closed now too, folks, by the way. Yeah, I'm doing that too. So if you ain't in the IM, in the main primary yet, oh, Lord. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to allow. It's just that I'm just not going to be so allowing. That's an imbalance in me, I figured out. So, stepping into, I know my boundaries, but I don't have so many that it keeps all the scary stuff out and all the good stuff out. No, boundaries don't do that. Boundaries keep you locked in a frame set when you last were okay in your mind. Yeah, that's what boundaries do. It's quite simple. You're not going to live anything past what you lived at like age 6 or 12 or whatever happened in your life. Whenever mommy, daddy got divorced, whenever that happened, whenever the thing showed you that the world just isn't. But would you find out Santa ain't real? I didn't ever thought he was. I mean, I thought he was, and then they told me he wasn't, and then I still believed in him. So, but I never got presents anyway. See, I couldn't believe that Santa didn't think I was good because I didn't get presents because we were poor. It wasn't because I wasn't good, it's because we didn't have money for freaking food and stuff like that. So, Mom would put like the receipt to the electricity bill and stuff like that in our stocking. Yeah. And people need so much to make themselves feel good, and if it wasn't such a low vibrational frequency, I'd almost pity them. But yeah, we all got our own paths and we all got free wills of how we can act and stuff like that. It's just how people choose to act is just plain weird to me. Anyway, the little word whimsy for last night. I played a video for Mom, and somehow we got on the subject of the apocalypse. It was like the song was like Paul Simon, the Concord. And I got the definition wrong. I mixed it up with another word. So, that's how the conversation started. And I looked it up this morning just to make sure I didn't want to be a dunkhead. And all it is, it's the end of something. That's all that it is. I mean, if you want to put the pageantry in it, the complete final destination of the world as described in biblical book of Revelation. Well, those are all storybooks. They're all storybooks. Yes, they have truth in them. Just like a story that I started watching earlier today called, it's a kid show on Hulu, but in those you get the most synchronicities. I get the most codes and keys and synchronicities in those. And today it was, because I started watching a cartoon called Sword Crossing, or Crossing Swords, but I'll get to that later. So the second definition, because there's always two, they're dual, or at least two, there's more than two, but I gotta get them to stop scratching. This is our new contention lately, is Tucker and his scratching because of the crap food that freaking I spend like $60 for a 50 or like a 20-pound bag, because they're greedy. They're all greedy. They don't care about the animals. They don't care about the animals. So I gotta stay calm, because then he picks up on my energy and then it makes him nervous and he scratches. So this is why I didn't go to bed until after midnight last night, because I spent all night just scratching for him so he wouldn't have to. And he just, you know, because as soon as I'd stop, I mean, for like 2 hours I did that, you know. And it's like, and every time I do that, it's just like, these freaking bastards are freaking greedy, and they put all this crap food in the dog food, you know, so their buddy, the veterinarian, can freaking overcharge prices, and it's all greedy and gross, and I'm just scratching my dog, you know. And yesterday it was really hot. I gotta live someplace where it ain't hot. Nope, nope, heat for me. Nope, I'm talking like max 81 degrees. So I'm gonna start looking for places with max 81 degree temperatures, you know. And I can't do a whole lot of snow either. I can do like 40 degrees, you know, dip down in the 30s every now and again, but I work too much on the flight line, and those negative 25 degree temperatures and freaking hooking up trucks to equipment and freaking almost freaking having a 120 pound freaking tow bar almost take me out, but it landed on the pintle hook. It came down, here's the pintle hook, came down, landed right there. My face was like, I looked up at that, like 2 inches. That would have killed me. That would have been death to me. I know someone that happened to it. She got like hit, but wasn't direct. She doesn't even dream at night. Her memory is gone. Anyway. So, apocalypse or a pair of lips? Apocalypse or paralypse. It was so cute. Mom was freaking, you know, we listened to this song, and I saw, and she's like, apocalypse. I'm like, it just means the end of something. It's just the end of something, you know, and the end of freaking the heart space of the way this country is moved from my indigenous family. To what they've created. Brown girl's taking her land back. Brown girl's gonna make it good again. We are all just colors of the same color wheel. What matters is where your vibe flows from. So Mom was having a hard time pronouncing apocalypse. Poc? She had a stroke when she was 38. A man slammed her head in the car door of a 68 Chevy Biscayne. They ain't as cool as the, Impala, but anyway. I guess they got in a fight, and she was down for the count, and he picked her up and then did her in. So, I was 15. I tell stories in other videos. I had to grow up real young, you know? So that's why I like to stay in my kid space. I love the word whimsy. It's because it's freaking too painful to live as an adult the way adults choose to live. So I'm living in the heart space. So, and I'm bad with money too, by the way. Not bad because I waste it. I mean, it's just like I look at it as an energy, and it's just like, you know, my priorities are different than other people's priorities. Like, now I gotta move, you know. I gotta finish the apocalypse and a pair of lips, and then I'll go on to October. So Mom she was like, I can't, she was trying to pronounce apocalypse, and I was like, apocalypse. And she's like, and she was, I could see that the way that the roadmap went, because that's how the mind works. It has routes and paths. That's why we're all just patterns, because the synopsis in our minds are just patterns. So they just, right? So the way she used to say the word, it was one way, but since she had her stroke and since she's aged and stuff like that, there's like sinkholes, you know, now. Now there's like a car turned over in the road. Now there's like all these obstacles, so they have to find different routes, and it takes longer. That's how the mind works in the shell of a nut, kids. Wonder what I'll get paid for that. Cosmically, handsomely, I'm sure. Anyway, so I said, Mom, apocalypse, apocalypse, like a pair of lips? And she's like, apocalypse, like, and she's like, huh? Because she didn't hear me at first. I said, apocalypse, like a pair of lips. She's like, a pair of lips? I said, yeah. And then she went back to apocalypse, and then she said it just like that, apocalypse. And I'm like, because she was still in the vibration of a pair of lips. It was like fun. It like elated her, and like, oh, that's fun. And then it let her mind function. Yeah, I can help a lot of people with mind deficits, brain disorders, thinking ways of thinking. I got a lot of good ideas. I just don't know. I don't have the patience, and I'm too glitchy for technology. I need to get. I can't spend money on extra resources because I got to move in October. And I knew I was going to have to move in October, but then the tower came, and then someone said, now you have to move. The landlord wants her house back. Which is cool. That's what landlords do in this neighborhood. I mean, it happened here. They kicked the people out that were living there. They, disrupt their lives because they want it back, and they did that over here. Why wouldn't it? It's all, these things happen in frequency. People act the same on ley lines. It's the same. It's like people, it's like they're all on the same frequency, and they're all just do what's right for me and just me, and don't think about how it's going to inconvenience anyone else and what I could do. Does that mean I don't have to pay rent? Since you just sold a house, does that mean I don't got to pay mortgage for your mortgage for this one for the next 3 months? So because now I got to come up with like first, last. I got 4 dogs pet deposit trying to find a place with 4 dogs. Stay in the moment. It all works out. This is what I contend with all day long. Anyway, but this is why I do so much research, is because I put notes together because I can't focus on my life. I just have to get in the solution of things. And for me, the solution of things is helping other people. Any way I can. Yeah, people call it a detriment. Whatever. I don't know, other people pay themselves with like non-profit status to do that, and then put themselves in frickin' Teslas and Audis and frickin' horseshit like that. Whatever. Chase that money. I saw an article. Now Tucker's upset. Hey, baby. Hey. Hi, handsome. Hi. What's up? Hi, bud. I know, bud. You just need to just stay calm. Good boy. Such a good boy. Such an excellent kisser. Such an excellent. Want the fan? Good boy. Benny's over here all, whatever, dude. Can you guys just, put the fan on me? He's such a good boy. Anyway, I saw an article on, is one of those mainstream, but I don't know. 6 billion Earth-like planets in our galaxy. And I was like, that's funny, because just last week I did a talk about how there isn't one Earth. There is a version of the Earth for every person on the planet. They are all having a different experience because our spirits, are all different frequencies, and some spirits are dialed into some timelines and thought process and realities, like the girl with daddy issues, or the girl that had too much masculine and had always had stuff to prove. So always was the tough girl, and now is paying for the price with the deterioration of her spinal column. That's gonna make it hard to move. I don't have surgeries though. It's cool. I stay physical. I stay fit, and then that takes off the extra pressure and stress of my own physical being, without taxing or making anybody else responsible or blaming anyone else for my poor physical condition. Oh me, oh my, whoa, what the world could be if people stepped into accountability. It ain't nobody else's fault, man, about nothing. My life is the way it is because of every decision I made. So last 3 years I've been making these videos. I got probably over 1,000 now, probably 1,150, something like that. Trying to make connections, get through to people, network and all, I thought I had some good ideas, but evidently my education has failed me in business information systems at Bellevue University. I guess I should get a refund back for that. Or maybe my time served in the United States Air Force. Because now, what are we up to now? How many is it up to? 20 a day, veterans a day? 20 veterans a day, 20 people, I think is that more than that's killing Rona? That's people taking their own lives just because they don't want to live anymore. And all of a sudden, all these people are all of a sudden care about living. Boy. All of a sudden, all these people care about living so much that they're going to give themselves freaking carbon dioxide poisoning by freaking breathing their own air and making, they're just idiots. Just everybody who wears a mask is an idiot at this point. How's that? You wear a mask, you're the problem. You're the problem. I will comply. I'm just doing what I was told to do. I'm just a part of I was just doing the job squad. I'm just trying to take care of my family. Why are you being so mean to me wearing a mask? I'm just so afraid I'm gonna get a flu that... That's your fear. That's your fear. That's not my fear. Fucking... And these are all the people that frickin' spend billions on frickin' churches to, pay for their sins. That's why churches are rich, because people pay for their sins. Really, Marge? And isn't that funny that Catholics and frickin' drink the representation of the blood of Christ and eat the bread, and all this freaking satanic rich culture? Because, if the representation goods, then the real thing is better, right? Love how this stuff is all coming out. People are just love and light, love and light, love and light, love and light. Politics. Oh, they're ruining everything. Oh, you mean the guys that all play golf together on the weekends? Oh, you know what's funny? CBS, I saw it on my Instagram. I like The Good Doctor, and I also like the Goldbergs. And I think it's funny. New episodes coming soon. Well, how did you get the fucking waiver? Because everybody else has been at home. So how are you driving to work every day? And it's funny because usually they show like production and behind the scenes and all this. And oh no, none of that. But new episodes are coming out. When did you make them? Because all of us have been and people are going to start seeing, oh yeah. Oh, wait, how are these people getting to do that? Oh, how are they getting to do that? Because membership is required and everyone's not equal. That's how. That's how. Silly gooses. You getting it yet? Big surprise. Ron Jeremy got frickin' arrested and is going to spend the rest of his days for being a pervy creep just like the rest of them. Rape. Really? You put a woman... And when I was growing up, Mom and I were talking about this. I'm like, Mom, remember that saying when I was little, 6, 7, I learned it. It's called taking it out in trade. Trade. The whole trade game. I'll trade you this for that. It's the dirty side of barter, because barter to me comes from more of a high vibration where things are a little bit more fair. But trade, such a dirty word. You know what it means? It means like girls like me, because I grew up poor, so things that mean different things to poor people than they do to rich people. So taking out a trade means I will do this for you, but you have to sleep with me. Yeah. And sometimes women are so desperate they don't have, and because they do it like guys that can like change the battery in a car, simple things. Maybe an alternator or nothing really, do car work. Yeah, I'll do it for you. You guys sleep with me. Taking it out in trade. Trade wars. Trade. People putting it together yet? Anyway. So. Oh yeah, the sheep are freaking wild. Oh, I'll end up with this because it's about time. I went down a little ant-hole this morning about Segway, because it's going under, and it started in 2001. Huh. You mean 2001? You mean the same planetary alignments that are happening now? So that might be the beginning and ending of a timeline? You mean 2001, like when 9/11 happened and everyone started figuring out that we did this to ourselves? Really? And that's when the veteran rates, freaking suicide rates started going up. They're like, holy shit, we did, It's all smoke. It's all pageantry. It's all the show. It's all the greatest show on earth. It's all about the show. And what they can sell is a show. And go, oh, it was a show. Law, it's all a show. Lawyers are the freaking people that were smart, but not versatile enough to be, that weren't, basically lawyers are the people that weren't cool enough to get into drama. So they went a different way. Dance, little puppet, dance. That's what they do. They make deals, they bargain. It has nothing to do with law. It all has to do with, don't you know who I am? This is how I feel about things today, and this is how things will be. And you have all these egos that are just finding the realization that they aren't in control. That there is a higher power, a good orderly direction. I dare say God. A divinity that, you know, doesn't necessarily, that doesn't tamper with free will, that allows you free will, but gives you choices onto which freeway path your mind is going to go, into one that's going to set you off into a higher vibrational frequency or one that's lower. Anyway, when I first heard the story originally reported years ago when the man died, it was like 2010 when it was initially reported that it was the owner of Segway that frickin' went off the cliff and died on Segway. It wasn't the inventor. I found that out today because when they told the story on the news, but that's the thing, is communication language is so intricate, and people aren't, because they're programmed to just think one kind of way. I always had, but my spirit was always louder. My spirit always just said, no, that's not true, that's not true. And then my gut always supported my spirit. And then my heart always supported my gut, always supporting my spirit. Yeah, I make mistakes. They're my mistakes to make. I'm a spirit having a human experience. I'm just going along, you know, trying to add to the world, and all I see, I look around, I have is in my ear right now. Over the rainbow, yeah? I'm a freaking thunder child, man. So all I want is rainbows, because I come from peace. I come from war, so all I want is peace. I don't want people, I want people to live life long, happy, joyful lives. And even people that have had extraordinary circumstances can do that. And those are the people that I am trying to reach. The unreachable. You know? Because I don't think anybody's unreachable. I always think, hope for the best. That's why I get duped a lot, because I always see the highest of what people can do. And then they freaking turn around and with the lowest. And then I learn. I collect the data of that individual. Name, rank, serial, you know, everything about them. And then the next time I meet anybody that has any reminder of them, I remember in my heart the lesson I learned. And for that I am grateful. I hope you have